halfling remote.
Did I do my entry again? Hold on.
You do, you do. Hi everyone, welcome again. It's Friday. It's BND Live. We're a group of high school friends attempts to play Dungeons and Dragons remotely via the internet. With us as always, Erin as Agnes the Bard, Tim as Twizzard the Wizard, Finric as Stephen as Finric the Monk, and Chris as Flies the Cleric. What an entrance! I'm Shawn, your ever faithful, confused, and humble bard. DM, this is PND Live.
I like the
And you
first one
already saw
better.
the intro. I'm just gonna go straight into the recap. It's gonna be that kind of night. This is gonna be super good. Let's see here. What are we doing? What happened last week?
Stuff.
Wow. Let's see. We started. It was Detal. It was overcast around 4 p.m. You folks had explored a little bit of Wesleyville, and you went over to the Black Bull, a seedy inn, shall we say, with Shady Baggins, while Paelias headed out on his own to find a shrine to Mistra. Some drinks and some rat stew later, you left the Black Bull and its chamber bucket, which Finric made use of, and made your way along the water to the estates, the very well-to-do area of Wesleyville. Norful and Heather welcome you to the Leowin estate, and your horses are stabled by Heather. Hors d'oeuvres are had, and a meal enjoyed. Afterwards, Agnes played the lute, and there was some magical cupcake eating. Mr. Bones had some smeared on him. Agnes played the Battle of the Ateum, and a jig, both well received. Heather looked on a little bit disdainfully as Lady Norfil then talked to Agnes about, hey, has she been to the Duchess? Has she played? Does she have a patron? Maybe this is a way to gain interest for the upcoming party, which I believe is the night of DePaul.
DePaul, yeah.
Good party night, solid party night. So you moved on to the Duchess. You spoke to one of the barkeeps who seemed to be in charge to some degree. You got rooms and drinks. After Mr. Bones was dismantled and put in the bag of holding because he was not allowed in. White hair from the signature drinks adorned most of you. Sylvia the flautist said hi, and then a piper played, and then as Agnes and Finistel retired for the evening, Finistel a little worse to wear for her drink, a Goliath with a bass lute took the stage, and the guys devised a scary spider plan to startle the
Right.
lutist out of its skin, so then you could put it on Mr. Bones. Not quite sure how that would have worked.
Not like
However, the scaring works too well, and as he is startled on stage, magic spells start to fly all over, and a bubble of some dispel magic type of thing goes off, boom, shutting everything down. And a group of robes in familiar burgundy robes is being chastised by, well, presumably the owner of the establishment, though you're not quite sure. When Finric gets a call on his sending stone from Skye saying, Finric, he's back. And that's where we left off. So let's pick up with that phone call. I mean, sending stone call. Did you hear me?
Yeah, yeah. It's always good to hear you. Sorry, when you say him, just to be clear, uh, Falworth?
Yes, Finric. I'm so sorry. There was a lot going on today. I didn't scry at my usual. I usually do it over lunch, but I just scried recently. Um, he he resisted the spell, so I couldn't see where he was or what he's doing. But I know he's on this plane.
Gotcha. Okay. Um, Interesting. I'm gonna go tell the others, and we'll come up with a plan. But certainly, please let us know if you are able to divine any additional information on Falrith's whereabouts.
I will, absolutely. And we'll keep an eye out here at Windbell.
Sounds good.
And the click, the stone goes down.
Hey guys, you won't believe what Skye just told me.
Falrith's back.
Shit. Yes.
How do you know that?
He's talking to me.
Wow.
Oh.
So she was a little late today on casting her spell. So it could have been really any time in the last day and a half. And she's not able to divine where he is, only that it's on this plane. And yeah, so I guess we should talk about that.
As you guys have been conveyed this information from Finric, you see Joaquin Estrazio sort of shoving and kicking and the two protesting people in the burgundy robes, and they actually get kicked out on the street.
Should we go follow those dudes and talk to them?
The ones that got kicked out?
He looks
Yeah.
accusingly at you folks for a second,
What?
and then he proceeds
Are we
back.
under suspicion here? We did nothing wrong.
Oh yeah, Mr. Bones is in the bag, my bad.
Yeah, we could talk to those guys.
Should we sending stone Agnes?
It's late. I think we can handle this.
Oh, right. It's still nighttime.
It is still
Wait,
nighttime.
So what are we going to talk to them about? Because they're just the poor fools that got caught in place of our mischief.
Well, they've got those burgundy robes, right? Didn't what's his name have a burgundy robe?
Are you saying we need their burgundy robes so we can sneak back in?
Wait, what's his name? Falrith?
Oh yeah, and Morgo,
They both had burgundy robes.
right?
Let's get those robes.
Let me check my diary,
Don't
my
check.
adventuring log.
Detail schmeetails. Let's go get them.
While you're checking your log, you should also slide to your right. Yeah. Slide to the right. Slide. That's a thing, right?
Oh yeah, part of the
Electric slide.
no. The
Mechanical slide.
Oh, you know what? Sorry,
partial slide.
Morgo had a black robe. What am I talking about?
We need black robe people.
It's the cult of the shadow of the sun or whatever shit that has the burgundy robes.
I mean, if we like their robes, we can still go get them.
Falrith definitely had burgundy robes. Morgo did not, but Falrith did.
Well, now I don't know what to do.
Morgo was larger in stature. I
They
think.
probably went to the big and tall robe shop. All right, are we following those guys to take their robes?
I just wasn't sure if we were going to take the robes or talk to them or do whatever. But yeah,
What would be our purpose? What are we trying to figure out?
I don't know. I think I'm trying to figure out what we're trying to figure out.
I think if anything, we might want to just avoid them because we're kind of the reason they got kicked out.
Okay, let's avoid them. And since we've got those miscreants kicked out of the bar, maybe we just stay here and
Were we? Do we need
enjoy
to
the
talk
entertainment.
to that Joaquin guy?
Well, Agnes was going to meet Joaquin
Oh, let's go wake her up.
tomorrow, right?
Oh, well, we found him tonight through our excellent efforts.
I'm just gonna speak for Agnes and say she would not necessarily appreciate if after what just happened we try to like introduce ourselves to Joaquin and tie ourselves to Agnes in any way.
It might work out though, because we could be like, "Do you believe those guys in those robes? Ridiculous."
Oh, or I can put on my hat and I could be Agnes.
Oh, okay. We don't even have to wake her up.
I'm going to ask you not to do that, Paelias.
By the time she's woken up, we've solved all her problems.
Yeah. Hey, where'd Finn go? She went up as well, right?
Yeah, she
Yeah.
was the one who was feeling the drink more than anyone.
Yeah. Wait, really?
I think so.
I thought her hair only turned halfway white.
That's because she only drank part of the drink, but she drank all of it at some point when you guys had done another round. And
Man, I didn't even notice.
her constitution was lower.
Must have been
That's good stuff.
must have been pretty toasted. Cool. So either we can try to figure something out, or maybe we head to bed as well, so we can get up early and figure out this whole follower thing, and hope that he doesn't find us and kill us in our sleep.
Yeah, that's good.
We beat him up once. I'm not worried. But okay, shall we fast forward till tomorrow morning?
All right, you guys head up to your room.
Okay.
All right. Guys head up to your room.
Dibs on 1/3 of the bed.
Is there just one bed?
I think so.
Well, it's like 2.5 people or 1.5 people.
Because someone is the opposite sex and had to buy their own room and doesn't want to sleep into their bed.
Why do you get a third? You're only like a quarter of the people, size-wise.
I will take my mathematically proportionate area of bed.
You can have a quarter.
I mean, this is a nice room. You're at the Duchess. The bed is large.
Yeah.
There is only one, but the bed is large, and there are 3 of you plus Mr. Bones in a bag.
Bones in the
You
bag.
can stay in the bag. Holy cow. Amber alert.
Oh,
Oh. I really wish it didn't make that sound.
I wonder if you could switch what sound it makes.
It's like you want to read the message, but you also want that sound to go away immediately.
Oh shoot! Yeah, where did it go?
It's in Brooklyn.
Uh-oh. Foley seems to be frozen in time.
He's just pretending.
It's just stunned. Yeah.
No, maybe he's not.
Mid-drink.
It's sidewalk practice.
Just paint him in gold.
All right. Well, while he's stuck, I'm gonna take a larger portion of the bed.
Okay. Fair enough. Finric, what are you doing? You fighting Fit Twizzer for the bed, or there is a couch as well?
I'll take the couch.
Oh,
Yeah.
I didn't know this much.
Oh, there's a couch, all right. Uh-oh.
I would have laid, perpendicular at the edge of the bed.
Yeah. I'm not Finric.
So do we wait a minute for Paelias while we sleep, or is it morning?
Well, he usually sleeps late anyway, so pretty much.
All right, because it is sort of like I do feel like I see the sun sort of like coming in a little bit, so I'm
Yeah.
starting to stir.
Yeah, you've all had the benefits of a long rest.
Excellent. I'm going to Sending Stone Finistal.
All right. Agnes, what were the sleeping arrangements like in your room?
Well, we got a room with 2 beds, so we each have a bed.
Why
God.
did you want 2 beds?
Because I asked for a room with 2 beds.
Ah.
All right. Finistel sounds a little, still a little blurry, a little sleepy, but she does pick up. Yeah, yes, Twizzard. I mean, oh God, Finric.
Freudian slip.
Hey, I thought you were like resistant or immune or something to like sleep effects of alcohol.
Oh, being an elf, you mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't really sleep. I sort of go into a trance, but I don't know. I guess I can still get tipsy.
Gotcha. Is Agnes around?
Yeah, she's right next to me.
Let her know that Falrith is back.
Oh. Okay. Agnes,
Her old boyfriend.
Yes?
Valrith is back?
What? Who told you that?
Finric, where are you?
Okay, gotta go.
Oh, God. He said,
Best way to handle
Valrith is
that.
back.
Who said?
Finric, call him on your stone. I'm gonna get a few more. I'm gonna go
Why
back.
did he call you and not me.
Oh, God, he's always calling me. It's very annoying.
Huh. I wonder if there's something behind that.
What, romantically?
Well, perhaps he prefers the sound of your voice.
I will take that in the most flattering way possible, but anyway, I'm not getting up yet.
Oh, that's quite all right. I figured I'd probably be the first person up, and I figured I should probably go seek out Joaquin before anyone else got to him.
Is my hair still white?
It actually looks like it's back to its regular color.
Good. All right, I'll be
I thought
down.
it looked pretty nice white.
Oh.
Matched your dress.
Thank you. Did you get a flask of that drink?
Oh yes. Oh yes, I did.
Excellent. All right.
Sure. Wants another.
Maybe I'll just relax for a while. Actually, maybe I'll bathe. Do you need the amenities?
No, I'm already finished. I'm heading back. I'm heading down.
All right, I'll get up. All right, Agnes heads down. It's a, not too many people. There's a few people at a couple scattered table, but no one of note. Twizzard? Finric?
I run down to the continental breakfast area.
All right.
Is this the kind of place that has a continental breakfast, or is it a pay for breakfast?
It's definitely pay for breakfast.
Ah,
There are some servers waiting to take your order, though, if you'd like to wave one over. And go back to the same table you were at last night.
Note from Paelias.
What's that?
There's a note from Paelias.
A
the
note?
link doesn't seem to be working.
His sending stone connection is failing him.
Oh, no.
There
No.
he is.
Hey,
You
guys
get
gonna do it out?
No, it was just you.
Oh, that's weird.
Oh, man.
Was it related to that sound?
What sound?
No, it was
Oh.
not related to the Amber
The
Alert.
Amber Alert.
Oh,
Oh, is that what that
Yeah.
was?
probably not.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
that's
weird.
when you...
What-
yeah, we didn't realize quite when you got booted.
I think he just
Oh no,
got
is he frozen again?
Are you kidding me? You're gonna make me drag these names around twice?
Uh-oh. Here's somebody in his building who's playing with the internet.
It's entirely possible.
Not in a good way.
Close enough. Anyway. We'll just leave him frozen. It's pretty good. Finric, are you up?
Perfect.
oh yeah, I'm up. I'm up. Gonna go down to breakfast. I bet they have a pretty nice breakfast.
Yes, one of the servers walks up to you and inquires as to what you'd like to eat.
Well, what do you have by way of like pork?
Ah, we have
Ooh.
many pork products.
Pork sort of day.
Yes, we have a wonderful. Are you looking for something lighter or?
No.
All right.
Well,
Well,
Rick.
we have some thin sliced pork fried up. We also have.
That sounds good. Oh, wait, what else do you have? Sorry, go ahead.
No. I mean, we have the normal things. We have fruit cups and cheese platters and toast. Varying. We have a wheat and a rye and we have poppy seed muffins, lemon muffins.
Oh wow, that's a whole lot of stuff.
Yes.
Cool. I'll have a pork on rye.
Pork.
Very good, sir. And for you too?
I'll have the brown spotted banana I see over there. I'll have the small box of frosted wheat flakes. and I would like to use your mechanical waffle maker in the corner.
Oh my god. Just described like every terrible motel or hotel rather.
Don't forget the pads of butter in the bowl.
Sir, I don't have any of those things.
What? So it's nothing like the black bowl.
This is the Duchess, sir. Perhaps you're looking for a different establishment?
Yeah.
Did the Duchess lay any eggs this morning?
No, sir, it did not.
Ah, that was a good one.
Dang. Could really have used some eggs.
We have plenty of eggs, sir.
I'm speaking metaphorically.
I
will
was
eat them.
not. Would you care for some eggs with your pork on rye?
Yes, and some ketchup, salt, and pepper as well. Thanks.
I am familiar with salt and pepper. I am unfamiliar with ketchup.
Oh, do you have any tomatoes?
Yes, sir.
I'll have one of those.
Very good, sir. And I'm sorry, miss?
Oh, I'll have the fruit bowl, please. And if Joaquin is available, I would like to speak with him.
Do you have an appointment?
I pass him the rolled up letter with the seal of Lady Leowin on it. And I say, I think that he should read this first.
I see. Very good. And the bearded one, you wanted, was it butter and crackers?
That's fine. I'll take that.
Buttered crackers.
Lots of them, please.
I guess I'll send some Paelias and be like, hey man, we're downstairs getting fancy food.
Oh, okay. Get me some eggs and a smiley face and bacon as the smile.
They don't have good stuff here, just be warned.
I think that while I'm waiting for Joaquin, I'm going to walk around and check out the stage. Put a little distance between me and my fellow adventurers.
Yeah, you
Sounds good,
go and, you go and check it out up there.
Watch out for spiders.
Being the cursed spider at one point, or actually maybe even 2 points. I think it was only 1 point. I'm not really afraid of spiders anymore.
I still don't like them.
The server comes back and puts Agnes's fruit bowl down. And Finric, your breakfast looks really good.
Cool. Oh, thank you so much. Hey, one of my friends is going to be down soon, and I'd really love to surprise him with some eggs and bacon, maybe sort of arranged like a smiley face.
A smiley face, like a smiling face.
Exactly.
Eggs are the hair.
Eyeballs.
Eggs are the eyeballs. Ah, I see. Of course. Yes, your friend, small child.
Either way.
Understood, sir. Very good.
Yeah,
He puts down his bowl of like crackers with like 2 pats of butter.
For dipping.
Your buttered crackers.
Yeah, while I look at that and I look at the guy, I say, hey, Finric, you know why he's confused with your order? Because they don't know how to smile here. They never heard of that. Thanks for the crackers and butter.
Very good, sir.
Mm.
Goes off again. In a moment, Agnes, you see Joaquin Astrazio come out. Agnes, is it? Hello, Agnes.
Oh, it's a pleasure to meet you, Joaquin.
It's a pleasure to meet you. You come highly recommended. And he holds out the flowery script that Lady Norfell had written out.
Well, I have heard that there is no better place to play than the Duchess in all of Oxnard.
Indeed, there is not. And he sort of gestures around, taking into the entire place. Wonderful. Well, there is, as it happens, an opening tonight. Would that work with your schedule?
I can make it work with my schedule.
Ah, excellent. Excellent. Currently it's set for 8 p.m. Is that acceptable then?
Yes, and is this performance an audition or an actual performance?
Given this recommendation, it would be a performance. Should I be worried about that decision?
No, but I've been told that everyone has had to go through the audition process. But if Lady Leowin's word is as good as an audition, then I will trust you in trusting her in my abilities.
Yes. No, she holds some amount of weight in this part of town, shall we say.
Yeah. Well, she is planning on having me play at a party in a few nights.
Really?
I do hope that the invitations go out in time for people to make room in their schedules, but this is quite an exclusive party, so
Indeed.
I'm sure if anyone receives an invitation will make time in their schedules, if you know what I mean.
I do know exactly what you mean. Interesting. Well, it's a pleasure to meet you. And he holds out his hand again.
And I shake it.
All right. Well, he goes in for the kiss, but he stops when you shake. So he's like, "Where did you say you were from?"
I am actually from the other side of the mountains, from an island called Skye. But it's just a wee island in a river. Nothing that special.
Well, but you came from there. Therefore, it is as special as you are.
Well, I am quite flattered, and I blush. As best as my acting abilities can go.
Well, I look forward to hearing you tonight. And are you staying here at the Duchess?
Yes, I'm sharing a room with Finistrel.
Is she also a bard?
No, she is an elf of great magical power.
Oh, well, she'll fit right in here in Wesleyville, then I imagine. Is she affiliated with one of the two houses?
No, I don't believe she is. She is, I believe, from the elven region up north.
Oh. Oh, indeed. Will I know her when I see her?
Possibly. She has a very, very stately manner about her.
I hope that the theatrics didn't wake you last night.
Theatrics?
Good. Let's just leave it at that. I will see you tonight at 8 p.m.
Oh, let me just ask you.
Yes.
As my company was coming in the other day, we were helping a farmer find his goats, and someone, most likely one of the wizards from the wizarding schools here, had put charms on them to make them angry. Is this something that happens often in this town? That wizards are casting spells and doing maybe not the nicest things to people?
Unfortunately, it is. House Evath tends to produce wizards of questionable quality, if you ask me. But I'm sorry if you or your farmer friend fell afoul of them. There were, in fact, some here last night causing a bit of a stew, a bit of a ruckus. But I saw to it.
How will I know the students of Evath if I see them?
Well, if they're... Well, traditionally they have these burgundy robes, clash with really everything in my fine establishment. But, of course, if they are up to no good, who knows what they may dress themselves as.
Okay, well, I will definitely keep my eye out for them.
Indeed. All right, well, I shall see you tonight. I am going to go attend to some things.
Yes, well, if Finistrel comes down, I will try to introduce her to you, if you are in the same area.
Certainly, certainly. Take care.
And I walk back to have my fruit bowl. Is it actually a bowl made out of fruit?
No, it is a bowl made out of fine porcelain with a selection of fresh cut fruit in it.
Alright, no.
So you're not going to introduce us? Only Finistrel? See how it is.
This particular person seems to want to meet the ladies.
I can fix that. It's me, wizard.
Oh, maybe he wants to meet the men too.
Let me find my robe and bosoms.
You never know.
Fine.
Paelias, where are you?
First, before I'm in his good grace.
I'm probably about to head down. Maybe I'm down by now.
All right. You join the table just as the server comes back up and places a plate of 2 sunny side up eggs.
Yum.
and a piece of bacon. It's probably the most sophisticated smile breakfast you've ever seen. And he sort of places it on the table and then looks at Finric, looks at Paelias, and says, "And you, sir, what would you be having?" And he addresses Paelias.
Oh, this is great. Maybe some coffee would go well with this.
This was for the halfling's child.
Oh, no, that's me. That's for me.
Ah, I see. All right.
I adopted him. He's lovely.
All right. I will get you a coffee. And I'm sorry. And he points to Agnes and Finric. What would you care to drink? There's probably waters on the table.
Yeah, I'll just stick with the water. I don't need more fruit juice.
I would love a fruit juice.
A fruit juice. We have a papaya and an orange juice.
Has anyone ever tried doing like a little bit of like half orange, half papaya?
In honor and Amy Palmer.
No.
Okay, cool. Just papaya.
No.
Noted. Oh, I'm sorry. What would you like to drink, if anything? And he sort of casts his gaze toward you, Twizzard.
Oh, I have one of those mixed drinks too.
The papaya, very well.
Yes, mix it up.
Leaves. All right, you guys are having a very fancy breakfast.
Let's not eat here again tomorrow.
Well, that's if we haven't been kicked out.
I'm gonna go find that wizard group.
Comes back with your drinks.
See what they know.
Leaves again.
They probably know some good tricks.
And if they're wearing burgundy robes like Falrith.
We should have gone with Finric's plan and chased us two and took the robes.
Well, I'm sure you'll find many of them in the magic area of town.
That's what we don't want, many of them. We just want a few of them so we can beat them up.
What was the faction's name?
Evath.
Evath.
House Evath is how we refer to
And
it.
no problem here. I know you guys know. I used to have.
Well, you used to have a piece of paper.
Oh, I put it.
Here.
Oh, there it is.
Very good.
By the way, Twizzard, did you, actually, you're still a little before the schedule. Mr. Bones is still in your bag of holding.
He's in a bag.
Should you take him outside and recast it?
Well, again, it's not that the casting re-puts him under your control.
If I didn't do anything and he's in a bag, what would happen to the bag? Would he start wiggling around?
Yeah, I mean, you probably told him to stay in the bag. A bag of holding is 4 by 4 by 4, I think.
Well, inside wood, you say it was like 100 and something cubic feet?
64 cubic feet. I believe.
64 cubic feet.
64 cubic feet.
He needs that room to run around.
Yeah, so that's 4x4x4.
There's not much room.
So he's balled up.
He's balled up.
So he's like half height and double width now.
All right, so I'll get him out of there, and then I'll
yeah. If as you feel your hold weakening, if you don't cast it again, he just starts acting on his own, whatever that may be. Now he was the skeleton of a ogre mage, so probably.
Should we get him out of the bag of holding before he rips a hole in the astral plane? And
yeah, that's probably a good idea. I'm gonna run outside real quick. Actually, I'm probably done with my crackers and butter. If you guys want to finish up, I'll just be outside.
Okay. So, Agnes.
Yes, Finric.
Falworth.
Yes, Falworth. Well, with these evac students wearing the same types of robes, we might be able to get some information about his background, where he might go once he's come back. There might even be people here that he is connected with. We might run into him here in Wesleyville.
True.
But just remember, we have grown stronger over these past, weeks.
Mm-hmm.
Our last battle with him, I mean, we fought a mummy lord. I think that we could probably...
Twice.
Yes, we fought a mummy lord twice. He might have also become stronger wherever he was. He might have been learning and practicing things in his seeking revenge. But maybe we can get Heather to help us out. She seems to have some tricks up her sleeves.
Mm-hmm.
I know you're not a fan of her, but I'm trying to crack her shell, get her to smile.
I'm sure any help we can get with Falworth, I would appreciate. So it sounds like when we're with the rest of the gang, we should talk about. We should figure out how we might infiltrate or gather information about House Eva and what we're going to do.
We do have a sending stone that is connected to him. He won't answer it, I'm sure.
Yeah.
But it is something. Well, I have until, I would say 7 o'clock tonight. I would probably want to get here to do some warm-ups before I go on.
A little early.
Great. Anything else anyone needs to do today?
I kind of wanted to check out the magic center, that area of town.
And you wanted to check out the monk center.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, I could just essentially practice all day. I don't necessarily need to go in any one particular place. I could go back to Lady Leowin's house and start kind of blocking out our performance.
Where we hang the ropes, where we have trapdoors.
Yeah, and I could take
bombs.
Finistral with me and we can discuss it. But
she might want to check out the magic place too.
Yeah, she might. So you and her.
Speaking of which, as you guys are there, Finistral comes down and joins you. The server comes over. She orders the same fruit bowl that Agnes had. It looks delicious. So where did Twizzard go?
He's outside taking care of Oni Boni.
Ah, of course. Speaking of which, Twizzard, as you go outside and you sort of, where do you go to do this? You're out by those large white marble statues of the musicians.
Maybe if I can find like a little alley or the corner or something.
Okay. Yeah, easy enough. Even the alleys, though, in this part of town are fairly nice. There are some people out and about, but not too many. But you feel fairly secure, and you start to extricate Mr. Bones. Getting the Oni Boni, getting the femurs in the right place, and as you do this, you hear, "Oh, hey, what are you doing, Twizzard?" And you jump. And sure enough, there's Shady Baggins right behind you. Got your skeleton stuck in a bag?
That's actually exactly what happened.
Well, we couldn't keep him in the closet, so.
What, you need any help here? I'll grab this. And he sort of like grabs part of the scimitar from the handle and starts to pull out the arm attached to it.
No, thanks.
Yeah.
Keep on.
Well, yes, staying at the Duchess. I didn't really think you'd do it.
What was that?
Didn't think we could do.
Oh, didn't think.
Yeah, it's Duchess. It's a lot of gold. A lot of gold to stay at the Duchess.
I give it 2 stars.
Oh, wow. That's harsh.
Yeah. Well, no, I think that's fair. I think that's what that is. First of all, they had a spider that could have bitten a lot of people last night, so it wasn't that great.
Wow.
And then I ordered an awesome breakfast, and they gave me crackers and butter. And then I got frowned from the wait staff, and then they wouldn't let Mr. Bones stay in there. And then I had to sleep on a very small portion of a bed when it turns out there was a couch that no one told me about. So, I don't know. Isn't that great?
That sounds terrible.
It does, doesn't it? It was terrible.
Boy, I'm so sorry, Twizzard. That's tough.
Well, I'm okay now.
I'm with you. What do you want to do today, Twizzard?
I want to go to the Magic Center.
Oh, yeah, Magic Town?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a fun place.
You go there?
Well, sometimes. Just,
All right.
You know, I go everywhere.
I believe it.
Yeah, you know, I'm like, pretty important here in Wesleyville. You know, like, you know, stuff's going down. You know, I know about it.
Do we want to go now? I could yell inside, see if anyone wants to go.
Sure, yeah, you know, it's, you know, you know, it's pretty far, but I could probably show you for, like, you know, a silver or 2. You okay there, Twizzard? And he, like, takes out another piece of Oni Bunny and snaps into place.
Yeah, I'm good.
You sort of froze there for a second.
Yeah, no, I just... give me a second. All right, so I'm going to open the door of the Duchess to say, hey, anybody want to go to Magic Land? Me and, what's his name, Baggins, going to go to Magic Land.
A couple of the people just having their breakfast look over at you strangely. Someone from behind the bars scowls at you.
Yeah, not you, buddy.
I'll go to Magic Land.
All right.
Yeah, I'm down.
All right. The server comes back to your table. Where did I put the server? And they're like, should I charge the meal to your rooms?
I would like to pay for mine up front, please.
Very good. 2 silver, please.
And I hand them 3 silver.
Very good.
Oh.
Wow. 50% tip.
My goodness.
Well, I have a feeling that I'm going to need to be generous so that they are generous to me.
You gotta play the game.
Oh,
He sort of looks to Finric and Paelias. Finistel hands over 2 silver and a couple copper.
Yeah, I'll just put it in the room.
Yeah, on the room.
May I see your key, please?
Sure.
This guy.
Very good, sir. He walks away. All right.
You didn't charge me anything.
Meanwhile, Shady...
I guess you're right. Can I toss the silver on the table or something?
Sure. Absolutely.
Cool. I'll do that.
Twizzard, give me a perception check.
Okay. Doesn't look good.
Plus 0.
6.
6. All right.
I perceive nothing.
All right. So who's going outside? Agnes, are you going with him? Is Finn... Wait, where's Magic Town? What is Magic Town? Says Finn.
Apparently, it is the area of Wesleyville that houses the magic schools and therefore probably the most magic-oriented shops.
Oh, that sounds intriguing, actually.
Are you planning on going?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
All right, then I guess we're all going.
Might be some rides, games of chance, all that good stuff.
And I'm guessing I should roll perception as I leave.
No need. All right, so you guys are all outside the Duchess. Mr. Oni Boni put back together, and you start following Shady Baggins.
I mean, is it so far that we would? How long would it take for us to walk there versus taking like a cab?
Oh, very good question. You have seen some carriages. You've seen some rickshaw type things. You've even seen a carriage with no horse once or twice, just
A
sort of
magic
rolling.
trolley?
A magic trolley, exactly.
Ding.
I would say that it probably takes, I don't know, like 15, 20 minutes of walking.
Oh no, that's fine. That's fine.
Yeah.
That's walking around Edinburgh.
Yeah, no, that's not bad. So as you head out of the estates, again along that main road along the water, you see the sort of ends of Grand Bridge, which is this very large stone bridge crossing the River Rennell, and you notice some people lined up on the side, on the bridge side, and they are talking to some city guard. You can tell this is sort of, basically it's a border crossing from Gosnald to Oxnard, and you sort of pass by that, and as you look ahead, you see these two rather large towers, and the buildings start to become, some of them are more whimsical, but a lot of them are just sort of odd in specific ways. There'll be one, with sort of multiple little turrets on it. The two towers themselves sort of almost stare at each other from across this wide road, and one of them is large, made of large stone, red stones, with a sort of red conical roof at the top of the tallest tower. There are some smaller towers arrayed around it with interconnecting buildings, and across from that there is a large sort of black, smaller stones, but very tightly placed, mostly conical, mostly circular tower, but it has a bit of a wave at the top of it, and it is this black sort of onyx-like stone. But they sort of face each other across this wide boulevard. As you get closer to this area, Shady says, So what are you guys looking to do here? You notice around you wizards, and you can tell they're wizards by their robes, by their pouches of magical components, some by their demeanor, some by their mutterings of incantations as they wave their hands, and swishes of air and illusionary things sort of appear here and there as you see, both young and old practicing as they walk among the streets and the houses. Welcome to what they call Three Corners, and what Shady Baggins calls Magic Town.
So I wouldn't mind stopping into a place that might have magical trinkets. I would like to see if I could find additional pieces to either my my figurine set or my making me partially invisible jewelry set.
All right.
So, Shady.
Yeah, what's up?
So here's the deal with what I would maybe be looking for is, I don't have magical powers like my friends. So if there's a place that sells like magical trinkets that can be wielded by a non-magician, that'd be just swell.
Oh yeah, like an enchanted weapon of some kind?
Yeah, a weapon, or just yeah, that sounds good.
What do you? Oh yeah, okay, yeah. And you said you want some trinkets, Agnes?
Yes. Little things that I just like to collect.
Yeah, I gotcha. I think I know exactly where you guys want to go. Oh, and how much do you know about the 2 houses here?
Well, we heard something about House Evath?
Yeah, that would be that red one.
The Red House?
No, the red tower.
The Red Tower is a house.
Yeah, they call themselves like houses. Like, I don't know. There's like a lot of houses, but like the magicians that follow Adept Evath, like they call themselves House Evath. I don't know.
I've heard some not flattering things about them. If I can be.
Well, yeah. There's a lot of like stores that are like associated with each house. The other one is House Redlin, but that's that black one, kind of ominous. But there's also I'd probably suggest Wimblecats, because like he doesn't associate with either one. He's kind of like a free spirit,
Mm-hmm.
So I could take you to Wimblecats.
That sounds good, Wimblecats. I feel like there should be a lot of cats around.
Let's go Wifflecats.
And I guess we know if we want to go someplace where we might meet some students of Evath, that they have shops and stuff. So
maybe we could just buy some robes.
yeah.
Look at it.
I don't know. You might part of the thing, part of the school.
Easy. I'll just.
I don't know. I went to the Wizarding World of Harry Potter and Universal, and you could just buy robes for like any.
Cool. But we always
Wow.
wanted to go there.
Okay.
So
and then you can have a secondhand shop.
save some coin,
Yeah.
and also have that like
Warm look.
within. We won't look like newbies.
Yeah, exactly. Who
Yeah,
wants a brand new robe?
You don't want a brand new robe.
Everyone will know that you're a new wizard if you have a brand new robe.
They call you new robe. What's up, new robe? Just learned your spells.
In fact, I believe that the term "new" is actually new robe put together.
Amazing.
That's how it's always been with wizards. I'm even wearing a robe right now. You see my outfit? You think I'm just wearing pants? It used to be a robe. That's how worn it is.
Wow.
How true.
I dropped the Wimblecat's legs, and then reaching to try to grab them, I dropped his head too.
Oh, I thought that was coming from Wimblecats. I was like, wow, a dog at Wimblecats. That's
Evan.
not expected.
Doesn't seem right.
Here.
God bless America. That's gone. That head is gone. All right, whatever. Go with Plan B.
Butterfingers.
All right. So, Shady leads you. He sort of takes a side road, so you don't go quite as near. You're not directly in front of the 2 towers or in between the 2 towers. And now that I say it that way, I can't help but think of Lord of the Rings. Inadvertent. Trust me. Anyway, he leads you sort of around down an alley and down another road to a rather fairly large building. Powder blue walls and a sloping sort of wave-like roof to it. And you see outside a smiling cat, like a big cat head on a sign. And you head inside. And you see a tabaxi, a sort of a shorter tabby tabaxi. Shady ushers you in, and you notice that as the door opens, it makes a very weird, like a woo 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 sound as you enter, and the tabaxi sort of runs up on all fours and then pops up. Ah, welcome to Wimblecat's House of Wonders.
It's Wimble and Nimblecat, huh?
Oh, I'm a nimble cat, all right. Welcome to my house. I'm my own house, I like to say.
I'm actually looking for a couple of different trinkets, but sometimes, there's just something special that catches my eye. Do you happen to have any of the jade animal figurine sets or pieces?
They catch your eye, do they? And he sort of points to his eye, and one of his eyes is like pure silver.
Ew, you gonna buy that?
The other eye is normal. Now the jade figurines, you say? Let me see what I can do. Do you have one on you that I could peruse?
Yes, I take out my jade lion.
And what is that? That roars, right? If you
when you stroke
pet
it back.
Yeah.
And I pet it.
Oh my, yes. I think I may have one of those in the back. Hold on one moment. And he scurries off into the back and sort of leaves you folks to look around. And this is like a very eccentric area. Very eccentric store. There are shelves all over. There's glass display cases. There's even like shelves like floating in the air in certain places. There's a staircase that seemingly goes to nothing. There's just like, it's just a crazy place. There are wind chimes that are constantly blowing and making sort of chime noises off on the corner. And Wimblecat comes back and he's like, and he holds up he has both a jaguar and an elephant. I believe these both match your set.
Ooh. How much per, and is there a deal if I buy both?
Oh, interesting. A deal you're looking for, huh? Let me think. Let me check my ledger. And he sort of like pockets them and like does a backflip and like lands on his desk and like jumps down behind it and like brings out this book and starts looking through it.
Wow, this is like entertainment.
I think I could let you have. I think I could have you buy both of them for say 150 gold.
Oh, yeah, that's a little steep.
A little steep. I understand. You are a woman of fine taste. You are not one to be trifled with. How about 100 gold?
Let me ask you, do you happen to have any silver jewelry that turns your body invisible? And I show him my ring with my missing finger.
Oh, look at that. My. I don't have anything that matches that, although I could perhaps enchant something to have a similar effect.
No, I think this is part of a set, so I'm trying to complete the set.
Well, I'll certainly keep my eyes out.
I'll think on the jade figurines. I'm gonna peruse your store and I'll let you know before I leave.
Well, all right. Now I have to say, and he sort of looks at all of you again, because you're all there, right?
Oh yeah,
So, yeah.
including
Sure.
Finn
Including Finn.
and Shady.
Yeah, let me get a little. Do body dee bo, bo do ba 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 do bo do do do, dee da do. There's a lot of people here. Holy moly! Mr. Bones is back together, I'm assuming.
Yes.
I can't help but notice you folks have a few very powerful magical items on your persons. You might, and I don't want to be too bold, but you might want to consider not flaunting that around. And when he says this, Agnes, with your high passive perception, Paelias, what is your high passive perception?
I think he's one below me.
Below.
15 or
As he says this, Agnes, you do recall that as you drew closer to the towers, some of these people were looking at you folks a little bit oddly.
Well, that guy gave us away.
Wait, what?
No, most of the people here can sense magical things just like Finn can. So they know we're wearing our amulets or that we have the amulets on our person.
How come I can't sense magical things?
Well, perhaps you're not trying hard enough.
Mine's 15.
By the way, what is your name? What are your names? I am, of course, a Wimblecat. And I know Shady. Hello, Shady. Hi, Wimblecat. These guys are good folks. They know my cousin. Or my brother. I can't remember which. Well, that is par for the course with you, Shady Baggins.
Salty. No, shady. Yeah.
Shady salty. My name is Wizard. This is my friend, Mr. Bones.
Indeed. Look at him. What an outstanding specimen. Oni, if I'm not mistaken?
You are correct. Good eye.
He points to his silver eye again. I'm sorry, what was your name?
Paelias.
Good to meet you, Paelias. And
I'm Finric.
Ah, look at you. Look at you. How'd you get mixed up with all these magic users?
It was just a twist of fate. I came to know Sir Galdinger, and in traveling with him and Lily. Do you know the Galdingers?
I do know the Galdingers.
In traveling with he and Lily, I met the rest of this band, and although we've parted ways as friends with Sir Galdinger, this group of ours has stayed in touch, and we're roaming adventurers known as the Ateum.
Dun, 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 dun.
Oh, and this is Finistal.
Yes, hi. She sort of comes out from behind a shelf where she was studying things. Oh, you are Finistal, aren't you? Yes?
I love this guy.
Well, Finric, I dare say, how are you getting by with these friends of yours? Do you need a little assistance?
Well, that's just the thing. It's like, I'm a monk, and I've been, I have been honing my skills, especially as of late. I just sort of feel like I have been improving my game and my non-magical powers, as it were. Was certainly my key has been, strengthened over the course of my adventures. But I do sometimes, feel a little envious when we get ourselves into sort of magical situations and I'm not able to contribute. And so, yeah, I would be curious whether it was just, some sort of magical item, even a trinket with whether it's a tool or a weapon or something that could that I could wield that would be useful for a non magician.
Something useful, you say?
Nomad?
Yep.
Are you someone who likes to think outside the box, Finric?
Absolutely.
And are you willing to pay for this, of course?
I believe I am.
Useful. You want to be useful. And tell me about your style, Finric.
Oh, these are my monk's robes.
Indeed. I do not recognize this color. You are perhaps a tradition I am not familiar with.
It's the way of the cobalt soul.
Ah, hence the color. Well, indeed. Well, look around. Let me just... I acquired, quite a few years ago, an item I think might be right up your alley. Let me see if I can find it. He sort of does a backflip, and as he flips off, he disappears.
Poof.
Souffle.
That's my house. Part of Poof Souffle.
Poof souffle.
Yeah, it's Hufflepuff. I'm Paelias.
What happened to Paelias? What are we even looking at?
I think he found the necklace.
Necklace of invisibility?
Yes.
It's working.
Well, we need to be very careful with these amulets around here.
Maybe it'd be a good idea to find some kind of casing that would hide the magical ability of these amulets.
As you say that, Paelias, poof! He appears right next to you. I think I have exactly what you need.
Ah, good.
This guy's crazy.
I can see that you have a bag of holding with you. Now, it is true that these are very useful items, and I carry many styles myself, but they can be enchanted to be shielded bags of holding. Now,
What does that mean?
Ah, what does that mean, Finric? You have an eye for detail and a mind for every question. What I would like to propose to you is I can sell you a shielded bag of holding for a mere 3,500 gold. Or perhaps I could enchant your existing bag for 1,000 gold pieces. And any object of a magical nature that is placed in such a shielded bag then just looks like a normal bag of holding, of which I can assure you there are many, many in this town.
I was thinking.
Yeah.
I was thinking something smaller.
Something smaller.
Yeah, I have this little leather purse.
Huh?
It's not magical at all, but could it be enchanted to be shielded?
Interesting.
Right.
I suppose it could. So, this beacon-like glow that you all seem to have is they are a small item, perhaps? He sort of leans forward. They must be very, very powerful. You wouldn't be chance looking to sell any of them?
Afraid not.
Perhaps not now. Finric, and he whips out this this cloak, this this robe, if you will, and it has it's a white robe, and it has various patches all over it. You see a patch that looks like a dagger, and a patch that looks like a lantern, and they're sort of, well, sorry, the image on each patch looks like this. The patches themselves are somewhat haphazardly spaced around the robe. And there are a myriad of them. They probably let's see. There are. Whoa. Oh my god. There are over 20 patches on this robe that he shows to you.
So what's with the robe?
Well, this item right here is something I like to call the robe of useful items.
Sounds useful.
Tell me about it.
Well, each one of these patches, when detached, becomes the item that it depicts. Or creature, I might add. And you do see some creature-like, but he's sort of, as he's discussing, he's sort of twirling it around, so it's hard to get exactly a look. You catch something that might be rope. You catch something that might be a ladder. You catch something that might be a horse, as he's sort of twirling this around in front of you.
Are these one-use items?
Well, there are some items there are multiple patches of, but yes, once a patch is used, it is in fact gone. And the robe, of course, after you've used all the patches, well, then it's just a piece of outer fine wear. Fine outerwear, as some say.
So, back to the idea of enchanting a smaller.
Yeah.
bag.
Yeah.
It
could be done. If your item
I mean,
would fit in the lady's purse, I could enchant that.
I mean, it's a smaller bag. It seems like it would cost less to enchant it.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you're looking for less than 1,000 to enchant to a shield. In fact, a mundane bag. I could go as low as 800.
Ooh.
Interesting.
These are magical items you are talking about.
Yeah, I'm going to use my sending stone and say we probably shouldn't have all of these things in the same bag anyway.
Sending some back, so we need to get 2.
I don't know. I think we might want to try to find our own way of shielding.
Yeah, 1,000 or 800 is too much.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, Mr. Wimblecat.
Yes. Have you considered the robe? We have not discussed its cost. Now I can see Finric. I can see. You're thinking about the 800 for the shielding. You're thinking about the cost of this robe, and you are thinking to yourself, these are steep prices that perhaps I am not willing to pay. Is that what you're thinking, Finric?
Yeah, I feel like that's probably true.
Now, there are other ways that things can be done here in Wesleyville. If you were to do a job for me, for instance, that could earn you one of these items, perhaps.
Sure, like I don't know, like
Take the garbage out.
like roofing or something, or
What was that?
Do your laundry.
Nice milk.
I cannot understand you through that magnificent beard of yours.
Oh, talking to me. I was just saying jobs like do your laundry, do your dry cleaning,
No, not my laundry, sir.
get your mail.
He sort of like flaunts his outfit, which is quite fancy and embroidered and a bit floofy, but fun, like a high class gestures outfit almost.
Does look fancy.
I'll tell you what, I am just naturally curious about what kind of jobs you would have me do, and as I am an adventurer,
Indeed you are.
I am on board.
Well, you see, Shady, be a dear and go outside for me, will you? You want me to go outside right now? Yes, Shady, I do. And I don't want to ask again. All right, fine, Wimblecat. Just son of a... He leaves.
I'm going to follow Shady.
All right. Interesting. Is your red-haired friend not interested in doing a job?
Claustrophobic.
She has a couple jobs lined up of a different nature, and I don't know if we want to overload any of our plates.
I see. Well, I can certainly respect that. Now, being a free market in the midst of a town where there are 2 very large magical entities, I find myself sometimes, well, at a loss for getting new items when they may be procured by the competition, if you know what I mean.
I do.
Some items are very hard to come by, and yet I know that they exist and are kept secret. If a party in a group such as yourselves were managed to retrieve one of those items, I'd be very grateful.
Interesting.
Indeed.
Well, how much do you know about these items?
I know a very large amount about these items. What, do you have an affiliation with either of the houses?
Not I. You guys?
What are the houses?
Why?
Probably not.
Indeed. I'm talking about House Evath and House Rudlin.
I think I heard of Rutland once in a paper I might have read about him.
Did you? You're a man of faith, I take it.
I am.
May I
I have
inquire?
faith in you.
May I inquire as to who you pray to, sir?
House of Minstrel.
Mistra.
Mistra.
Ah,
We call
what?
we
The
call
god,
her Minstrel.
the goddess of magic.
That's right.
I see. Well then, all right. There is rumored to be an item of great and ancient power that is being kept by House Redlin. Somewhere deep within their tower. Now, I admit, this is not an easy task that I put before you. It will be quite dangerous.
Cool.
And it, of course, may bring down the wrath of House Redlin on you and your party.
We won't
But,
be for long.
but this gets us an 800 gold discount on a secret bag.
Oh, my friend, this would get you easily 5,000 gold.
Ooh.
That's not
And
bad.
your eye.
Excuse me?
What?
And yeah. You-
I could make you one of these eyes if you wanted.
What can you see with that eye?
I can see everything with this eye.
I spin
Is
around.
that how you do had magic stuff?
You
Well,
can see our magic.
I can detect more than that, my friend.
Oh.
What color undies am I wearing?
Blue.
Ah, doesn't work.
He's not wearing.
That's just the color of his under stuff.
It's cold.
Who is Finistral pledged her allegiance to?
What's that?
Who is Finistral pledged her allegiance to?
Oh, she's a warlock.
He sort of looks over at Finistel, and Finistel, that is not a question that you just ask, Finric.
But he just did.
And
I know.
Wimblecat is looking at her. You are a warlock. You have a pact with. And he sort of looks at her, and her face sort of. I would appreciate you not saying that to them. I see. I'm sorry, Finric, but the lady has asked that I remain circumspect with my information.
That was worth a shot.
Indeed. It seems that perhaps you two have not known each other as well or as long as the others.
Well, yeah, and it's kind of like, you know, we're the Atam plus Finistal.
I see. You left that part out earlier.
No, I said we're the Atam, and this is Finistal.
Yeah, I got that pretty clearly.
Oh, I apologize, Finric, but I see that your weaving of words was a little too much for me back then. I understand now. fully.
He's crafty.
So, back to the matter at hand. Now, there is
Yeah.
also an item that House Evath has that I would love to get my hands on. That would be worth maybe, say, 2,000 gold?
Mm-hmm.
The 7 total.
Ah, now there's a ambitious adventure indeed.
¿Por qué no las dos?
Interesting. Well, I'll ask my friends. Is there one or the other that you guys would feel more comfortable going for?
Is this over sending stone or are you saying out loud?
I'll just say it out loud.
I mean, we could use the 5, because if it's gonna cost 800 for each bag, we're gonna want 4 bags. That's a good 3,200.
So we don't know anything about these magic groups. We're just gonna figure out some plan, waltz into their towers, get to their secret vaults, wherever they hold this, and get their whatever it is. It could be huge. Hopefully it's small.
Well,
It could
something.
that we carry on us anyway. We're like, what? That's precious. We have like 8 of those.
Yeah, I could just drop a bean in one of the houses and see what happens.
I'm just whatever it is. If it's magic cheese, I'm just gonna conjure magic cheese. It says, oh look, I found it over here behind their front door.
I sort of feel like Wimblecats is probably gonna be able
Yeah, he
to.
might be able to detect that.
The conjured items fool everyone.
No, they don't. They have a magical aura about them.
Just a
Yeah.
monster with false.
It's magic items we're finding.
How are you guys having this conversation? And Agnes, you're outside.
I know. I'm just trying to remind my my husband here, not Mr. Wizard, but my husband.
Now, I hate to interrupt your conversation, but you do have quite a few magical items with you already. Are there any that you do not need anymore? Because I think we could then exchange and reach a concord that way.
I haven't really used this staff very much.
May I see it?
Yeah, sure.
So you hand him the serpent staff?
Yeah.
Yeah, I have a cinnamon spoon I could give him. I mean, besides the fact that I use it daily, I could probably part with it.
Dude, I would have really liked cinnamon eggs. You could have reminded me.
All right, next meal you can use that. If he doesn't take it.
For the staff, I could see offering you 400 gold.
Ooh.
It's not bad.
Yeah, but at the same time, it might be useful if you actually used it.
I mean, all it does is it turns into a snake. As far as I know.
A giant constrictor snake, but yes.
Yeah. I guess I really haven't seen it in battle. Let me do this. I'll test it out on this errand that we run, and if I decide I don't really need it, then you got yourself a sale.
Oh my, that will cause quite the stir. I like the way you think, Paelias. What else do you have in your bag of tricks?
Boy, I just put it in there and then I forget about it.
Well, I've got this croissant.
Indeed you do. Look at that. That is a common magical item if I ever saw one, but it is and does look delicious. Now, I have to ask, where did you get that from?
Sprinkles.
Sprinkles. Sprinkles. Fascinating. I know a shop that sells items just like that here. It's run by an elf named Cherry Cherry.
Cherry, yeah.
Indeed. Perhaps she and the Sprinkles know each other.
Could be. Uncle Baker.
Wouldn't be surprised.
Interesting. I couldn't help but notice your friend who left. Besides the beacon-like magical item, she had some others as well.
Yeah, it's true, but I think she's very fond of her magical items.
Indeed. All right, then. And what about you, Mr. Finric? What is in your bag of holding?
I already showed you the croissant.
Indeed, but there's more in there.
Oh, you mean the periaptive wound closure?
Indeed, there is that as well as others, but yes. Now, are you wearing that, or is it in the bag?
Probably wearing it.
Probably wearing it.
Well, what else is in the bag? I've got some other buns.
I know you guys got some other stuff from the pyramid. I just don't know who has it.
I don't
The
remember.
beads of force?
Yeah, who has the beads of force?
Each person has one.
Yeah, we each have one.
Interesting.
Okay, what do the beads do?
They're beads of force.
Fuck
Oh,
shit
yeah.
up.
Yes.
We can I don't know if we throw them or what.
I don't remember that being magical.
Oh,
Well,
it's magical, all right.
We asked Savoy, and Savoy said that they were beads of force.
One dark beads. That's the beads of force.
Yeah.
Oh.
There were 4 altogether.
you split them up.
Beads of force. Okay, good to know.
I have a fake coin purse.
You seem to have a plethora of odd items, Mr. Twizzard.
Yes.
Mr. Twizzard.
These things just happen.
I have a fake gold coin.
Of course.
Oh,
you do,
I would have given you my fool's gold, but I already gave it to Anne, I think. Or the skull? What did I give her?
You gave her the fool's gold. You gave the skull to Elsa.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I'm pretty lean.
Did I hear you mention a bead of force?
Yes.
Those are certainly very valuable. I could take those off your hands as well.
8,000.
Her bead.
For a
bead.
single bead.
They were difficult to
Twizzard.
come by.
Twizzard, you're so crazy, Twizzard. I could see going as high as 500 per bead.
That's pretty nice.
We haven't used them yet.
Well, of course. That's why you still have it.
But, I mean, as soon as we sell it to him, he's going to use it on us and take his money back.
I would
Are
do
you
no such thing, Twizzard.
Oh, right. I'm speaking out loud. All right. I got stuff.
What's the zone of truth thing that we have? Don't we have a zone of truth thing?
Zone of Truth.
Oh, is that a spell?
That is an
That's-
arcane spell, my friend.
Yeah, that's a spell.
Oh, I have a mummy's femur.
Do you?
That has got to be worth something.
What sort of mummy did you get this femur from?
Only the finest mummy in the finest pyramid that we grew from a
No,
magic bean.
it's it's just.
Did you
a skull.
say a bean?
Yes.
Was this a bean from a bag?
It was.
Were there other beans in this bag?
There might have been
How many are left?
quite a few.
That is intriguing, Twizzard. You have piqued my interest. Depending on the number of beans you have left, I could definitely see a trade for that. A bag for a bag, if you will.
I
You
don't.
can't make that trade.
Yeah,
That's mine.
I can't make that trade. But even better than this bag. Maybe you didn't hear me before, but I have a cinnamon spoon.
Oh, I heard you, Twizzard, and I dismissed that as a joke.
I thought maybe it's no joke. I hold it up. Look, lick it, lick it.
No, don't like it. No.
Eat anything with it.
He licks it. Now,
Wait,
that
think
does
of that.
taste like cinnamon. I'll agree. He sort of flicks it back to you. Did you get that for your child friend?
It's the store that every time I go in, I break something or I'm forced to buy something by this crotchety old grouch.
What else did you get?
A compass.
A compass? What does this compass look like?
It just looks like a compass, but it always points at me.
May I see it?
Actually, I don't think I have that on me.
No, I do.
Yeah. Okay, so the one who's got all our good stuff is not here at the moment.
Is that
Let's
your
send
red
this to
hair?
Agnes. I feel like it would be worth if we can reset the compass. That could come in handy.
Yeah, you reset it.
Hey Agnes, this guy might be able to reset the compass, the Twizzard butt compass.
But I like the fact that it always points to Twizzard's ass.
It hasn't come in
I
handy.
mean, I like that too. In fact, nay, I would say I love it. But, but you know, just in our adventuring, I could see if we would be able to use it to track someone other than Twizzard who has a setting stone that might be useful.
Oh,
I'm always with you guys.
we actually have something with Faller's blood on it, don't we?
Do we or do you? I have his underwear.
No, I believe that we took some of his blood.
In a vial?
I might have it in one of my ink bottles.
Oh yeah, we were gonna reset it with his blood.
Yeah, we took his blood. We
Yeah, we got
definitely
it from the.
So Agnes, we're done talking about the stuff we're gonna steal for now, but I'll fill you more later. But if you want to come back in, it might be worth a.
Okay, but you do understand that we're not giving this compass, we're just having it reset, so that's going to cost money.
Yeah, but we can get like 500 gold a piece for these like little beads of force. Good with giving
Okay.
money. So
We
All
don't
right,
want
I'll
force?
come back in. I'll come back in.
Well, the beads of force seem nice, but we just haven't used them.
Well, maybe we use them though to see what they do.
We've got a
All
few. Well, I mean, we've
Drop
got a few. I feel
Yeah,
like
I'll
I'm good with getting rid of mine. If you guys have one or two, you still have one of them.
All right, so maybe just sell 2 of them.
Yeah, well, I mean, we'll see what we need.
All right.
Well, the other thing is, we're doing that for money. Do we need the money? What are we getting? A bigger bag or a more secure bag?
More secure.
Bag.
Okay.
What he
To be able
described
to wander
before.
around, to keep these still sending stone, to be able to keep the amulets on us, but not have people detect their presence.
So are we going to keep them separate though? We should still keep them separate. So we need 4 bags, right?
The price just went up.
Probably. Maybe we can get a package deal.
DM, I have a question.
Absolutely.
I currently have my amulet inside of my bag of beans.
You do.
Can you tell the difference between magical items?
You can tell the power level.
Okay.
So it's like you're holding a
flashlight
like-
versus the spotlight.
yeah. It's like exactly. It's like you have a glow in the dark bag with a giant spotlight inside it.
Okay. All right. And I can't remember. I cannot find my my bag of beans list. I mean, I know that I have it. I just can't find how. Here it is. How many? 11 beans remain. So I could give a few, but I'm not giving all of them.
But you have 11 beans?
I do.
How many did you buy?
I didn't buy them. We found them. You tried eating one.
You found them in the ancient
Bottle hole.
the ancient crypt, or not crypt, but the ancient
How many were
ritual
there when you found them?
in the Fae.
Because we used 2 of them in the pyramid, and then we set some at the trap at Paelias' house.
I think it was originally about 15.
Wow.
You ate one.
I ate one?
Well, you took a bite out of one.
Yeah, I think you took a bite out of one.
I think Mr. Twizzard might have had the other. No.
The only thing I bit was the mummy's
No,
heart.
he bit the mummy's heart. You bit the bean.
Wow, that was ill-conceived.
We
don't bite smart things.
I planted 2,
Yeah,
and we have 1 as a trap.
yeah. So you've got 11 left.
Yeah, 11 left.
Okay. Yeah, sell some.
Have you
Don't tell
been,
good-
is this been all via setting stone and giving you the benefit of the doubt here?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I see you're all being very quiet. I assume that has something to do with perhaps 1 or more sending stones.
All right. So I
This
asked
guy knows too much.
Wimblecat.
Wimblecat, at your service, ma'am.
Wimblecat, we happen to have a compass, as I'm sure my friends have already told you, that points to a person whose blood it's associated with. Right now,
Indeed.
it's associated with Mr. Twizzard's, but we have new blood that we would like to set it to. Is there a
Don't we
way
all?
that's done?
May I see this compass?
I pass it over.
He sort of looks at it, he turns it over. This compass is intriguing. This compass is old, but there have been tales of even older ones like this. I believe this was made by... This might have been made by House Rudlin long ago. That's intriguing. I could reset it for you for a small fee, of course.
How small?
Ooh, say
How is it?
200 gold.
Well, I'm sure my friends also told you of my magic beans.
There was mention of your beans, ma'am.
And how much would a magic bean?
A single bean?
Yeah.
A single bean. I could see going as high as, I don't know, 300 a bean?
Then how about I give you a bean for the resetting of this compass and those 2 jade figurines?
Done and done, ma'am. I will have to see the bag that it comes from, though.
I don't have to give you the bag. You just need to see
No, I
the
just
bag.
need to see the bag. Oh, it's
So
progeny, as it were.
I take out the bag, obviously, so I can pull out a bean, and I show him the filigree.
Yeah, you are keeping more than just beans in that bag, ma'am.
I like to consider this my booby trap bag.
Ah, very clever. Yes, I will reset that. I will take me. Could you come back tomorrow to get the compass?
Sure, but I would definitely like to have those figurines now.
I will give you the figurines now. Give me the bean tomorrow when I give you the compass.
Real quick, while we're making deals.
Absolutely.
The beat of force. What was the number on that? Was it 500?
Did I say 500?
You said 8.
It must have gotten me a moment of weakness, but yes, I will stick to that.
8,500?
No,
Okay.
500.
Oh.
So let's say if I gave you a beat of force and 300 gold, I could get this pouch that I have, because I have a pouch. It turns out, to be shielded.
Indeed, you could.
Let's do that.
Again, the enchantment will take me. I could have it done by tomorrow if that's all I'm doing. Besides that, and the compass.
I did want to ask if you also sold spells on a separate note.
Of course, I sell spells, Mr. Twizzard. I am a magic shop in the middle of Magic Town.
That's what I was hoping for.
Is there a particular spell you're looking for? I have a wide variety.
Any that do defense? Because I have none of those.
Defense, I'm sure you have the arcane ability to cast mage armor.
No, I can't do that.
Do you not have that ability?
No.
But he would like to learn that ability.
I don't know. I'm more offense, freaky deaky spells.
I believe you just asked for defense.
I did. I'm already second guessing myself. Darn it.
I mean, I could make some suggestions, but may I inquiry as to your current abilities? If you had to say, put a level on it.
Hold on. I'm level 7.
What's your highest level spell slot though?
Oh, 4.
4, okay.
Yeah.
In the meantime, I'm going to ask Wimblecat if he knows what set if the jaguar and elephant behave the same way as the lion, if it's from the same set.
Indeed, they do.
Is it from the set of Tolu or Tulu?
Yes, I do believe that is where those would have been originally crafted and enchanted.
Do you know if there are more animals to the set?
I would be surprised if there were not, though I do not have any first-hand knowledge.
Okay. All right. I stroke the elephant.
It's the best you're gonna get from me.
So we don't have to waste time with the spells. I can always. I should have had some beforehand, some thought of, but I didn't. I could always, if we're coming back tomorrow to pick up stuff, I can ask tomorrow for the spells.
Indeed, that sounds fine, Mr. Twizzard. I will search through my inventory and make sure that I know exactly what I have for when you return.
Alrighty.
Alright, so I hear a bead of force and 300 gold to inscribe this pouch.
There you go. Yes.
Alright. And that should be ready tomorrow, along with, Agnes, your reset compass. This is a fine specimen of compass. May I inquire as to where you got it?
We got this in Windbell at a little trinket and luncheon shop.
Same place my cinnamon spoon came from. They're both equally as powerful.
I'm still not interested in your spicy spoon, Mr. Twizzard.
Yeah, make two of us.
Not spicy.
Cinnamon is technically a spice, Paelias. Sorry, what was that, Agnes?
Oh, I was talking to Mr. Twizzard that I had offered to take that for him.
Yeah, she's collecting all our good trinkets.
I thought that I had given.
And then she's not around when we're trying to sell them.
Not my fault that you guys don't buy the magic trinkets that I am interested in.
Touche.
And, Finric, you mentioned, well, I'm just saying, if you had a weapon of choice, I could see about enchanting it for you.
What would be the benefit of a weapon being enchanted versus not?
Well, I know that some monks can channel their chi through their weapons, so people or enemies, if you will, who are immune to non-magical items can be hurt by their weapons. But if that is not within your purview, I could certainly make your item more magical, but I could also enhance its abilities, depending on how much you would be willing to pay.
Well, I will have a thought about that one. And I will also have a thought about the adventuring that we discussed. And maybe we can touch base tomorrow.
Wimblecats will always be here at your service.
Cheers.
Cheers, indeed. And he magics a glass into his hand and sips some. Puts it down.
All right, so I guess we're done here for today. I guess as we're outside, Sending Stone, what was Wimblecat talking about with the adventuring?
Oh, yeah. So if we go to House Evath and get this trinket thing that he wants, he'll give us 2,000 gold. And if we go to House Rudland and get this trinket that they have, he'll give us 5,000 gold.
Well, considering we don't know anything about either of these houses, the only thing I could suggest is that we use a disguise to make ourselves look like the opposing house and just get them to war with each other instead of us.
And we'll bring down Wesleyville from the inside. Yeah, I mean, it sounds like not something we're gonna run out and do tomorrow, but something to consider. It also sounds like we'll very likely piss off whatever house we pilfer from, but maybe we'll get to the point where we don't mind one of the houses being pissed off at us.
Yeah, like Evath. We already probably have the Wrath of Falrith there. But Paelias, aren't you supposed to be...
Is that his house or something? Just because they both have the same color robes?
Possibly. I mean, he's a wizard. Paelias, aren't you supposed to be looking for some items for Elsa?
Yeah, once we get into a
Torn?
certain, grassy knoll area.
Okay, just
Grassy knoll.
making sure we remember that.
Yeah, where is it again?
What did you write down?
Right
Nothing?
now. Yeah, I'll just call her back when we're, in a day or so.
All right, you guys are rejoined Shady outside Wimblebat's. So was that useful?
Definitely, Shady. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
And I give Shady another silver for his helpfulness.
Oh, you're very welcome. You guys want to see the fountain?
Yeah, sure. Maybe we should get some lunch, and then I think I might head back to the Duchess to prepare for tonight.
As you wander toward where the point is, you see this rather large fountain where the three rivers come together, and the water is splashing up in the. You know, it's a beautiful day actually. Yesterday was overcast, but today is quite nice, and you're enjoying yourselves. Paelias, you recognize the same signage that was on the creperie that you had as your dinner the other night. It's a cart. It's called Roll It Up, and you see a dark-skinned elf standing behind the cart, sort of, you know, looking at, smiling and nodding at people as they walk past.
Hello there.
Hello, hello. Can I interest you in a crepe, perhaps?
Oh, I had one the other day. I believe it was very good.
I would have remembered you. You didn't have it from here. One of the other carts, perhaps.
Oh, maybe. All right, well then let's have one here. Let's test them out.
We have. What's that?
I'll get a crepe too.
Wonderful, wonderful. We have ham with a cheese sauce.
No, I'm a sweet crepe guy.
Oh, a sweet crepe, of course. Well, in that case, we have a raspberry, a plum, and an apple.
Yeah, raspberry would be amazing.
All right, Agnes.
You don't have any cookie butter?
I don't know your name. Cookie butter. I'm not familiar with cookie butter, but are you looking for a savory or a sweet crepe?
Sweet. I'll go with the raspberry crepe.
All right. Yes, you with your hand up?
Could I get a savory crepe, please?
Absolutely. Would you like the ham and cheese, or the what's another type?
Do you have mushrooms? Do you have any mushrooms?
I do.
Oh, how would you feel about doing the ham and cheese with mushroom?
I feel very good about that.
I would too.
And you, bearded one?
Oh, I'll take a meat crepe.
All ham then?
All meat.
Double ham? Triple ham?
I'll just take the meat.
Just the meat.
Just the meat.
Noted. And for your bony friend?
Can I milk?
I do not, actually. I'm sorry.
Alright, thanks anyway.
She turns to finished out. And for you? I'll have the ham and cheese, please. All right, so let's see. So that's how many crepes altogether? 5? No.
Two sweet and I think 4 savory. No, 3 savory because only one doesn't have one. 5.
That'll be 3 silver.
Didn't Finistel say lunch was on her?
Oh, no. I heard that.
I thought I heard that too.
I don't think I said that, Twizzard, but
Yay!
I'm willing to do it. She hands over the 3 silver.
I'll split it with her. What is that, like a silver and 5 copper or something like that?
Yep, silver and 5 copper.
You guys are the best.
These crepes are amazing. I don't know how many crepes you've had in your adventures, but these have to rank near the top. They're really, really good. Paelias, the other night, did you also have a sweet crepe the other night for dinner, or did you have a savory the time before?
That was dinner? That was probably a savory one.
Okay. This is just as good, but in the sweet category. The raspberry is fresh and bursts in your mouth with every bite. There's she has whipped some heavy cream and put dollops on the sweet crepes. Twizzard, she sort of hands you some slices of steaming ham, just sort of wrapped in some brown parchment. And as she hands it to you, she's like, "Did you want the cheese sauce?"
Sure.
She sort of like ladles in some cheese sauce, and it's like, it's lightly spiced. It's not like Cheese Whiz at all, right? This is like almost fine French cuisine type of cheese sauce. This is a crêpe au jambon, if you will.
Are there a lot of wizards from the different houses in this area?
Absolutely, yeah.
So
No, the fountain area in general. You see people studying from scrolls, from tomes. You see them sort of practicing on things. You see a couple of red robes and Finric and Paelias and Twizzard. Give me a perception check.
Well,
So I am very still into this crepe that I'm eating.
You're like, oh, it's so good.
So I got a 9. So not, yeah.
The mushrooms really help tie it together.
Mhm.
You're actually wondering why she doesn't offer mushrooms normally.
Right.
I got an 18.
Paelias, you notice the two.
She has them too. Like, why wouldn't she just? Yeah,
I mean, there might be a vegetarian crepe that you didn't inquire about. So,
that's true.
but Paelias, you definitely notice that it's the two of the red robe folks near the fountain, sort of practicing spells with each other. You recognize from the Duchess the night before.
Ah, those guys are from the Duchess.
Oh, hey.
I think I'd like to kind of keep my eye out and maybe try to learn some of the mannerisms. If I had to disguise myself as one of them, that I might be able to act the part.
Oh, interesting. Okay, you're doing a
I'm
little,
gonna
little surreptitious recon.
yeah.
Sort of like eating my crepe. You guys are all sort of standing around. You're not directly in front of the crepe cart in case there's other people, but you're nearby. I have to say, this is a delightful lunch. And you said there was one of these somewhere else in Wesleyville?
Yeah, I ate it one the other night. It was good.
Oh yeah, there's definitely Roll It Up is a kind of a chain in Wesleyville.
Not only are they on rolling carts,
but
they also are crepes.
Oh yeah.
Paelias is eating one.
Right.
It's good role playing.
So, what are these symbols for here? On the cart, there's some symbols.
You're asking that to the woman?
Yeah.
Oh, wait, what symbol?
I guess the symbol on the cart.
Is it their logo?
It's a logo.
Yeah, I think it's just a logo.
Oh, okay. It's like your company logo.
Yes, exactly.
Oh, okay. Cool.
We are a cooperatively owned chain of creperie carts.
I
Are
see.
you an equal opportunity employer?
Absolutely.
You don't discriminate against monks or clerics or elves.
No. Are you looking to start a business?
Mm-hmm. No, not really.
You seem to be enjoying the crepe with great gusto. I'm happy to see.
Very fresh raspberries.
My name is Elise, by the way.
Oh, I'm Paelias.
Nice to meet you.
Likewise.
Are you folks?
This is our troop. We are traveling.
I see. She sort of takes in your clothes, the loot. I assume you have your loot with you. Is that true?
Maybe not my loot. If I'm traveling just to go shopping, I probably do not have my loot.
Okay.
But I might have my tin whistle.
She sort of takes in the group and the 8-foot-tall skeleton with a scimitar, and you seem to be passing through Wesleyville, perhaps on a quest of some kind.
Oh yes, we quest often.
Excellent.
After I finish my crepe, I guess I'll take out my tin whistle and I will begin to play.
Play a jaunty tune.
All right, yeah. That give me a performance check. See if you attract some more customers for her.
Do you want to do a duet with rock and xylophone?
27.
Oh my
Wow.
gosh. Yeah, she's just thrilled because not only does your playing gather a crowd, but some of them soon start ordering crepes as well, and which does occupy her. But you can see that she's very appreciative of your playing.
All right, I summon, I conjure some xylophone sticks, and I start to play on Mr. Bones right next to her to help
Wow.
out.
All right, give me a performance at disadvantage.
All right, it's okay. We're looking good so far. 12.
I mean, it's not terrible. Are you trying to play with her? Like, or
Yeah.
just okay.
Trying to make it better. Nothing is-
Yeah, okay. 12. Two of the people in line do look over and sort of like, look at that guy. And one is really focused on getting their crepe order right, and the other's just like not enjoying it. But yeah, you won over two of them.
Yeah, look at that. That's it.
What are you doing, bud?
All right. After I'm finished with that particular song, I do want to continue to watch those other two.
All right.
It was all ruse.
Easily done. They are. It looks like they may have just finished up their own lunches, and they're sort of going back and forth. Not exactly sparring, but sort of causing different effects to go off. You probably catch a magic missile, maybe a frost bolt, things like that.
Are we serious about trying to break into their house and steal whatever their super item is?
Do we say we're gonna do?
That's why I'm trying to learn a little bit about them, so I might be able to disguise myself as one, and then we can either go into the opposing house, steal the item, or we can go into the actual house and steal that item.
All right.
And I don't know if this is like the primary thing that we're doing, but it does sound like regardless, we should be finding out some stuff about House Evath. And it might just come to pass that we find reason to be in the tower anyway. And if we're there, you know, we can net an extra 2,000.
Are they House Evath? Those guys in the robes right there?
The burgundy robes, yes.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna strut over there.
All right.
What color are the robes for Redland?
I don't know if you know yet.
I guess not red.
Oh, sorry, it's a
I
black
would
tower.
assume there are other people walking around with colored robes on.
Oh, that's a good point. Yeah. Black.
Okay.
Ooh.
House Rudlin. Rudlan.
All right. So I've come over to these two guys. So sluts. My name is.
They look like women.
Whoa. What's up, ladies? How are you? My name is Twizzard, and I'm thinking of joining your school. What do you think about that?
Hold on, where the heck did I put their names? Fuck. The fuck? Oh, okay. So wait, say it again, sorry.
So what's up, ladies? My name's Twizzard, and I'm thinking of joining your school.
Joining our school. You.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And they sort of like look back at each other and start giggling.
Oh wait, is it an all-girls school?
I'm sorry?
Yeah. What's the point?
I don't even understand your question.
I said, well, I'm also confused. Now all three of us are confused.
This is going super well.
First, just repeat what you said.
I
Is it
said-
an all-girls school?
Is it an all-girls school? Is this a school?
Is
Where
what
am
a
I?
school? We're at a fountain.
No. I thought you wait, okay. Are you guys part of the
Yeah.
EVAF school?
Yes,
Which
we are training at House Evath, yes.
Yes, that's the school I meant. No, I didn't say I was going to come and join this fountain here. I said I was going to join the school evac.
Are you lost? And she gestures vaguely in the direction of Grand Bridge. Have you wandered across? Do you need assistance?
I know exactly where I am, unlike you two space cadets who are probably in year 1. As soon as I join your school, I'm going to be in like year 3.
You are you?
Yeah.
Really? Did you hear that, Gil? I did hear that. It sounded like he might be challenging us. Are you challenging us?
Maybe to a game of checkers at your level.
I think he's definitely challenging us, Nallis. Would you like to go first, or should I?
Mr. Bones, get over here. This is the referee. If it looks like you're winning, he's gonna take your head off.
That pile of sticks and bones is going to take my head off.
There's no sticks there.
Whatever. He's all skin and bones. I don't know. I got it, Gale. It was a very good joke. Thank you.
Should have bought mage armor.
Well, all right. I don't think it would be fair if we both took you on, so... Nallis, would you like the honors? Yes, I do think I would.
And what are these names? Gail and Alice?
Gil, Giil, and Nallis, Nalis, and the A has an accent, grave, as it were, from French class.
Nice of them to spell it for us.
I know, I should just let you muddle along.
Jill and Alice, or Gil and Alice. Yeah.
Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Roll initiative.
Or just walk.
Oh my god, this is great.
13.
Oh man, you get to go first, buddy.
Ooh. Ooh. I guess it doesn't matter. I'm only attacking one of them, right?
Wait, can we place bets?
I mean, you're not in a... No, you can't play bets.
The other one of the girls wanna place a bet?
Do you have a betting app on your sending stone or something?
Do you wanna walk over and
Yeah, I'll be like, hey, who do you like in this?
So you sort of sidle up. Let's say this happens before they start. You sort of sidle up between Mr. Bones and, well, you didn't really hear their name, did you? And you what do you want to say to her?
Hey, you want to put some money on this?
Give me a persuasion check.
Okay. 8. Watch it.
Did you say 8?
No, it's more than that.
I got Archie.
Yeah. It's 14.
14.
Yeah.
3 gold that Nallis wins.
Oh, sorry. No, I want to know this too.
Ah, I see. Well, you're not wrong.
All right. Can I cast something on her?
Yeah, you've got initiative.
I'm gonna cast polymorph on her.
Oh my gosh! All right.
I'm gonna turn her into a guinea pig.
What does she do? A wisdom save?
Yeah. Yep. Wisdom saving throw.
Has to beat 14.
14. Yeah.
Oh my gosh! I rolled a 2.
Yeah.
She turns into a guinea pig.
Oh, thank you. Look at her.
Yeah, actually, I think I have something pretty good for that.
You have a little Lego critter?
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm gonna pick her up and pet her and say, "Oh, look at her."
Could she make a save on her turn to get out of that, or is that just game over?
I don't know. I haven't read anything about them being able to get out.
It's up to 1 hour.
Yeah. It can't speak, cast spells, or take any other action that requires hands or speech. The creature can't activate, use, wield, or otherwise benefit from any of its equipment.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, she's a pig for a while.
Wow, game over.
Yeah, that's all I was gonna do.
I will pet you and love you, and I will call you George.
Does anybody have a blade of grass for my little piggy friend here?
The
little
Gil looks sort of horrified. May I please have my friend?
Sure. That's a spell I can cast while sneezing. You know what I mean?
Yep, I do. I apologize. We will.
Give you all your money,
Alice,
too.
don't. The guinea pig like nips at her hand. She's like, "Stop it, Alice! God, She just goes off.
Well, I got no information.
That was awesome, though.
All you did was beat up a little girl.
She's gonna beat me up.
Good job.
Oh
I
my
thought they were
God.
gonna beat me.
That was
That and they
amazing.
were staring at him,
Yeah,
so
they
he's
laughed
got
at
to
me.
put them in their place.
Huh.
You can't bully him. So he turned you into a guinea pig.
Good thing I got that spell.
I love it. I love it.
Well, now that my reconnaissance mission is pretty much at an end, I guess I'll make my way back to the Duchess so I can practice for tonight.
I'm just excited I got to use my casual battle music that I had ready. All right, so Agnes, you're going to head back to the Duchess. From where you are, it's probably maybe a 25, 30-minute walk. I'm going to say it's like around 11. You guys had sort of an early lunch. What are other people doing?
That was my attempt at getting info. I'm out of ideas now.
Solid. I mean, I would say that the sort of like little standoff and the fact that there's a group of sort of outsiders and you're not quite sure if other people knew Gil and Nahlis, but you do get the feeling that there were some snickering going on from both red-robed and black-robed wizards in the vicinity after that show of quickly putting her in her place. So you could talk to some of those folks. You could head back to the towers themselves.
This was a black robe person that we just took out?
No, red robes.
No, red robes.
Or burgundy.
Got it.
Agnes, Finn is probably going to head back with you to the Duchess.
Okay. I'm gonna suggest that Shady stays with the gentleman.
Okay, yeah, I'll keep him out of trouble for you, Agnes. Don't worry.
Yes, thank you.
Yep, no problem. You trust Shady.
Oh, I gave you 2 silver. I better.
Can we talk to some of the robed people? Whoever's closest?
Sure, yeah.
Any color?
Yeah, what color?
I'm gonna sign off so the remaining ATM can get whatever trouble they need to.
Okay.
Yeah, I guess it is pretty
It's
late.
like she knows us.
Should we,
That was when the cats play.
I mean, if you guys want to stay up, keep it going.
We could call it too.
yeah, maybe we should call it.
That sounds good. That's a good stopping point.
Yeah. All right. So as you have just put some young practicing wizards in their place while they were having lunch, we will leave the Ateum and pick things up next week on the next episode of BND Live. Thank you for playing. Thank you for watching. We'll see you later. Bye, folks.